Hello everyone, we are from Truemaths and in this video we are going to solve the second question of exercise 8.1 and the question says if the diagonals of a parallelogram are equal then show that it is a rectangle. Now in this case you have to prove that a parallelogram is a rectangle when its diagonals becomes equal. Now what is parallelogram? Parallelogram basically is a four-sided figure having opposite sides equal and parallel. Means this side will be parallel to this as well as this side will be equal to this, and same case with this also. So this is a parallelogram, and basically when this tilted figure is made straight, so we get a rectangle. This is our rectangle where opposite sides are equal and parallel. But when you are converting a parallelogram into rectangle, what changes will occur? Obviously side will remain the same, but the angles will change. Or you can say that when this tilted figure is made straight, all its angles will become 90 degrees. So clearly, if you want to prove that parallelogram is a rectangle, what you have to do is you have to prove that this angle is 90 degree. And we already know that the opposite angles in a parallelogram are equal. So if this is 90, this will also be equal to 90, and if this is 90, this will also equal to 90. Now how to prove this? That this angle is of 90. It is given that the diagonals of these parallelograms are equal. Okay, now what you have to do is you have to prove that this triangle, if I name this A, B, C, D, and it is given that this AC is equal to this BD, and you have to prove that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACB. Now, if these two triangles are proved congruent, so obviously this angle of this triangle will be equal to this angle, that is the corresponding angle to this in this triangle. So if these two angles are equal, and we know that in a parallelogram, these two are parallel lines and this is a transversal area. So these two lines are parallel, this is a transversal, and we know that when two lines are parallel and there is a transversal, the sum of interior angles is equal to 180 degrees. So obviously the sum of this angle and the sum of this angle will be equal to 180 degrees. And we have proved that both angles are equal, means if this is x, this is also x, and x plus x is equal to 180. So the value of 2x will be equal to 180, the value of x will become 90. So by this we can prove that this angle 90, this is also 90, and if this is 90 in a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal and these are equal. So we have proved that all four angles in this quadrilateral are of 90 degrees, and if a parallelogram having all angles equals to 90 degree, it becomes rectangle. Now you have to write down the same thing. Okay, we are directly proving this. First of all, we have to prove that these two triangles are congruent. That is, triangle ADB and triangle ABC. ABC this one and ADC this one. In both the triangles, this is already given to you that this is a parallelogram, means its opposite side must be equal. So this side of this triangle and this side of this triangle are already equal. So I can say that AD will be equals to BC. This is equal sides of parallelogram. AB and AB are common side. So this side must be equal in both the triangles, and BD, that is this side of this triangle, is equals to this side of this triangle, because the diagonals are given equal in this parallelogram. So BD will be equals to AC equal diagonals. So we have proved that all three sides of this triangle are equal to corresponding sides of this triangle. This diagonal is equal to this equals to this, and this is common for both. So by side property, we can confirm that triangle ADB is congruent to triangle ABC by side property of congruency. Now, if these two triangles are congruent, so obviously their corresponding parts must also be equal. So by that we can confirm that this angle will be equal to its corresponding part, that is this angle. So by CPCT we can confirm that angle DAB, that is angle DAB, this one, is equal to angle CBA, this one. So that will be equal to angle CBA. This is by CPCT, corresponding part of congruent triangle. Now, if these two angles are equal, and after that we have to use the property for parallel lines, because ABCD is a parallelogram, this is given to you. So AB must be parallel to BC, because ABCD is a parallelogram. Now, if AB is parallel to, this is AD. If this AD is parallel to this CD, we know that if two lines are parallel, the sum of interior angle must be equal to 180. So here also, these are two parallel lines, and this is acting a transversal layer. Okay, so obviously the sum of this and this must be equal to 180, and because both angles are equal, so I can say that if I consider this as x as well as this as x, this will be equal to 180. So obviously 2x will be equal to 180. So the value of x will come out to be 90. Now, if this is 90 opposite to this, because the opposite angle in a parallelogram are equal, this will also become 90 degree. And now this we have already proved that angle B is also 90. So opposite to this will also becomes 90. So because all angles in this parallelograms are of 90 degrees, so by that we can confirm that this is a rectangle. So this is how you can prove this second question. I hope you have understood how to solve this. Still, if you have any problem, you can directly contact us. The phone number, the email address and the WhatsApp number is given below in the description. And if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.